Hi Geminis, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your weekly reading. This week it is What is My Ex Thinking? So I have shuffled these cards really well. I'm going to shuffle them 3 more times. And the overall energy of this reading will be in the first part. It is a 2-part reading. So the overall energy will be the middle card in the first part of this reading. One more shuffle. It just didn't feel right. Okay, let's get started. For Gemini, what is my ex thinking? Wow. Oops. Keep on going. Oh, what is up with me? Okay, the overall energy of this reading is the Magician. Wow, manifestation? I think something's manifesting here. It's like the power of your mind and their mind getting together and creating something. Let's read on. Let's find out what's going on. So, up here, in your highest energy is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about truth and clarity through conversation. So Gemini, this Ace of Swords here, all this truth and clarity through conversation, is right next to the King of Wands. So there might be fire strong in your chart or in someone else's chart. But this is about fresh starts and new beginnings. The King is male or female. That king is holding the staff of new beginnings. And it's also a staff of passion. I think the two of you had a lot of passion in your relationship. It feels like there's going to be some conversation going on here. You might initiate it at first, I don't know. But the Ace of Swords is in your highest energy. And it's about this fresh start, new beginning. It's right next to the 3 of Pentacles. So this, I don't see a third party, so I can't really say that there's a third party. So I'm thinking this is just about not seeing eye to eye on something. It's like just a butting of the heads. And this honest communication, I think, is going to help clear it up, whatever that is. And it looks to me like you would like a fresh start in this relationship. If this doesn't sound like what's on your mind, this isn't your reading. This is a general reading. Under the Ace of Swords is the Knight of Swords. So this is kind of like some fast action going on here. I feel like there's just not a lot of time between you and your ex parting ways. And it almost feels like, because I'm still reading your energy and it's right below the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you jump right in there with, let's have this honest and truthful communication. And because of that, this Knight of Swords, I mean, it's right next to the Magician. This is going to help you to manifest this new start, this fresh start with your ex. Also, what we have here is the 4 of Cups. So the 4 Cups, you know, this was kind of, you weren't seeing eye to eye on something. There was an argument or a disagreement, and you're like, I don't even want your love anymore, or something like that. I mean, it's just, it's not like you said that, but it's, you were feeling like you backed away from their love. You kind of shut yourself off from it for a minute. But it didn't last long because of this Knight of Swords being on the other side and right under the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you come right back with either I think it's just coming right back with the truth and clarity. Clarity over this disagreement and wanting to continue the relationship, not end it. Okay, we're in their energy now. I have the Three of Cups. You know, this is the reunion card in the tarot deck. They're thinking about reuniting. Yeah. So I think it's you that kind of starts this conversation, and they're like, yeah, I know, you know, it's kind of silly to break up over whatever this is. And they offer an apology, actually. I have the Page of Cups here. And it's under the Magician. So all this is manifesting. It's all coming around to, I think you're both like going to apologize to each other, but there is something they need to apologize for, but it looks like they're going to say, I'm sorry for, you know, like, this is silly to argue over. That's how I feel. I feel like it was something silly. And then we have the Queen of Wands in their energy right under this Four of Cups. So they're going to, you know, just because the both of you, because this is in both your energies, you were both like, no, I don't, you know, you both kind of backed away from each other for a minute. But this Queen of Wands holds that staff of new beginnings too, and this is fire energy. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or their chart. The two of you, you know, you're at least soulmates. I think your whole relationship was based, not totally based, but there's a lot of passion between the two of you. That might be the glue that keeps you together, but I definitely see the ex thinking about a reunion and thinking about the passion and maybe offering an apology to manifest this relationship to come back together. And you want it to. You want it to from this reading. So like I said, if it doesn't sound like your reading, it isn't. It's a general reading. I don't need a thumbs down because it's not your reading. Second half. What's my ex thinking for Geminis? Okay. So, up here in your highest energy, the Two of Pentacles. There's a little confusion here, a little tipsy-turvy stuff going on in your mind. You know, I think you were feeling pretty secure until this happened. And so you're feeling a little off balance right now in this relationship. It's sitting right next to the Empress. This can be the card for Libra. But it is a card for, this is your energy. And for some reason, the universe sometimes likes to remind people of who they are. And you are, and I have to say this, you're a beautiful person inside. You're loving, you're supportive, you're forgiving, you're thoughtful, you're kind, you're giving, you're generous, you are just a beautiful person inside. And also this card can signify pregnancy. So I want to throw that out there. If you're a mother or a father, you're an excellent mother or a father. So you might be considering your children too in all this, if you have children. So then we have the World card. In your highest energy, there's a new cycle coming in. I know you guys are getting back together by looking at this. So you're entering a new cycle. You're going to start anew here. And then we have the Four of Swords. There's healing taking place on both your sides. That's what needs to be done. You needed this time apart so you both could heal. So you both had time to think about what you really want. And if this is right for you, or if it ever was right for you, this is meditating, praying, and healing. Right under that Two of Pentacles here. So you're going to be healing from this energy of the breakup. It's right next to the Page of Wands, which is under the Empress. So it's you have something that you need to say. And we already know that because the Ace of Swords is up here in your highest energy, and that is truthful communication and honest, clear communication about wanting to start a new beginning. Here's that wand again. So this is what you decided from your time alone, is that, yeah, you want to start this relationship again. I feel during this whole reading, it was a silly argument that really, when you look at it, it really shouldn't have been as big of a thing as it turned out to be. I have the Knight of Pentacles here. And this is something that's right next to the Page of Wands. This is maybe something that you argued about. It's under the new cycle. So this is something you want to speak about, and it is about taking forever for a commitment to come forward. So this is like the slowest moving card in the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. It's really heavy earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Might be heavy in one of your charts. But it's that pentacle there. So they look at that pentacle, but the horse is barely moving. It's like the horse is like tiptoeing along, barely. It can take many, 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 many years for them to finally get there. But I can't tell you where they're at in the process. But they do carry that pentacle. And it's under the new life cycle. So it is a possibility, I think, that this relationship could become committed eventually. It's always eventually with this card. That's not like the Ace of Pentacles, okay? This is very slow coming in, but it's coming, okay? Under the Four of Swords is the Six of Cups. Yeah, this is in their highest energy. You might have known each other since you were kids, but you are soulmates. You've known each other in other lifetimes. That's your connection when you look into each other's eyes. It's right under this Four of Swords, all that healing, this time they spent alone, time to themselves, seeking advice from the universe. They're realizing that you are a soulmate. And like I said before, with this king and this queen sitting here, you're at least soulmates, at least. You could be twin flames. Twin flames do a lot of this. If a twin flame relationship works out, it's usually just beautiful, okay? But I really can't say. If they were right next to each other, I would say definitely twin flames. But definitely feel like you're soulmates. And then here's my confirmation card on that one. So they're feeling the same way. They're feeling like you are soulmates. Out of this time that they spent alone, they want to come back and offer you a sincere couple of. This is right under the Page of Wands. This is what they want to speak up about. They want to speak up about starting over. It's all manifesting, that Magician. Between the two of you, it's all manifesting this starting over from this walking away. This turning your back on the love. It's right under the Knight of Pentacles. That's why this relationship kind of, you went your separate ways. This is the Eight of Cups. Is because of the slowness of this commitment, this feeling here. And see, it's a pentacle. There's three pentacles here. I really feel like is what happened there. And you're manifesting. The two of you, both your energies are coming together. You're manifesting getting back together. They want to move towards you. They want to move away from just being them towards you again. This is not walking. See, this is where the placement of this card is. They're not walking away. They're coming towards you. They're coming towards you with one of those cups. See, one of these cups is missing. It probably should have landed like that, maybe. But one of those cups is missing, and this Knight of Cups has it in their hand. See that missing spot? They just like pick up a cup, and they're coming in. So I see the two of you getting back together. What they're thinking is reuniting with you, and a possible apology here. and that you're soulmates. So, wow, Geminis, that was your reading, and I thank you for watching Universal Guidance.